And what have we to do to take them out? To take them out. First of all, I want to say that the Declaration of Independence says clearly in its second paragraph that the people are entitled to take a government which does not follow the Constitution out of their job. And I'm always asking myself now, who is going to do that? Can we do it, and how do we do it? And so that is one thing. The other, on the way to that, is the Tea Party movement. I have spoken to these people. They are patriots. They wanted America as on the basis of the Constitution, which this government we have do not want to have this. And they promote abortion instead of life. They promote death. They should not be in our government. They should not tell us what we have to do.
Well, Mr. von Campe, are you aware of the White House science czar not calling for forced abortion, not just abortion, and calling for putting sterilants in the water? Mr. John P. Holdren, the White House science czar, were you aware of that?
I'm aware of that, and that's why I'm saying what most people don't realize, that totalitarianism, that means control of everything.
It means eugenics.
And the immorality go hand in hand. It is because people do not have commandments of God, not follow the commandments which God and Jesus have given us. That is because the elect people who say they are Christian but have nothing to do with the Christian teachings and are enemies of God. Obama is an enemy of God. And his people, they work with him, they are enemies of God and they are enemies of America.
But I want to go further, though. They're trying to put people in control of the Tea Parties who are Benedict Arnolds, who are wolves in sheep's clothing, to misdirect it and weaken the movement. Obviously, you know that the establishment isn't going to just let us rise up and take America back. No, they are going to control the right and the left.
Yeah, but here they have people which may be sectionalized as to the right, but in that sense, the way the people I have met, they don't really have...
No. They are the salt of the earth. Yes. You hear them chant the answer to 1984, 1776. That's the chant of the Tea Parties. That's my line from Endgame. We developed that, the answer to 1984, 1776, big hit piece, and the New Republic Against Me points out that I did coin that phrase. You're absolutely right, sir. In fact, you mentioned the Declaration of Independence. It says that whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish it and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as it shall seem most likely to affect their safety, happiness. Prudence indeed will dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light or transient causes. And accordingly, all experience hath shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer while evils are sufferable than to right themselves by, and it goes on, by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. But when a long train of abuses and usurpations pursuing inevitably the same object evinces a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty to throw off such government and to provide new guards for the future security. And it goes on to say that. So yes, it is our right and duty to throw off this alien tyranny, this road to perdition, this road to tyranny that we're on. Looking at America today, being in the Hitler Youth, being a German soldier after that in World War II, is there any doubt in your mind that we're on a very similar path?
Well, I know that we are on a similar path, and the only thing which we did not have is we did not have people. The Germans are not the same as the Americans. The Americans are used that the government is a servant of the people, whilst the Germans are more inclined to accept the government as the ultimate wisdom. And they are likely to obey what...
Yes, very, very intelligent, very hardworking, very smart, but also because of the Roman control and then the different kingdoms that were there after that, Germany was only unified in the last 160 years or so, as you know, and so there is that European angle of going along with the king. We'll be right back with our guest in the final segment.
Are you tired of losing your hard-earned savings in retirement? Does the continued loss of purchasing power through the hidden tax of inflation brought on by trillions of dollars in government bailouts bother you? Then please let me, Dwayne Daly with Midas Resources, help you to protect what you have left. Call me at 800-686-2237 extension 115, and I will explain to you how to retain your wealth and purchasing power now and in the future with gold and silver. Gold and silver have been a form of currency for 6,000 years compared to our present fiat currency, which has only been in existence for 38 years and failing fast. Call me, Dwayne Daly, at 800-686-2237 extension 115 to start your protection of wealth today. I will custom fit the protection package to your personal needs. No amount is too small, so start today. Call Dwayne Daly with Midas Resources at 800-686-2237 extension 115 for your gold and silver protection portfolio.
Fall of the Republic is coming out in 8 days, October 21st, 8.5 days. If you pre-order the DVD of my newest and most powerful film, we'll ship it out to you first. We're going to try to start shipping a few days before. Looks like we're going to be able to do that. It'll also appear at prisonplanet.tv October 21st. So if you're not a member, it's 15 cents a day, $5.95 a month. Get a yearly membership and get 3 months free at prisonplanet.tv, or order any of the books and films and materials off the secure online video bookstore at Infowars.com, or call toll-free 888-253-3139. I also want to implore listeners. You saw how big the Obama deception was. Still one of the top films online. It's been number one repeatedly. Tens of millions watching it for free. See it in the high quality on DVD. Get the high quality DVD. Download it in high quality to share it. Put it on disc, DivX from prisonplanet.tv. Let's make this bigger than ever. Let's go to a whole new level. Go get the trailers from Infowars.com. You just click on the big banner that says Fall of the Republic, All Hail Obama. You click on that, it's got all three of the trailers. Another trailer coming out tomorrow, one more next week. Get those trailers out to your email list, your MySpace, everywhere. The power of the people is limitless. And this radio show also acts as a platform, a conduit for all these other activists and people fighting for free speech, fighting for sovereignty, fighting for the Second Amendment, fighting against the banker takeover. That's what we do at Infowars.com. And we have people on like Congressman Ron Paul. The list goes on and on. David Icke coming up in the rebroadcast at Infowars.com. A huge jam-packed show today. Most amazing interview I've ever done with Icke. VonCampe.com. Von, VonCampe.com is the site to get the book. As well, Defeating the Totalitarian Lie, a former Hitler Youth warns America. Okay, in closing, we got about 3 minutes, sir. When you see the media saying it's anti-government to criticize government, when you hear them say it's anti-American to criticize the private Federal Reserve, when you hear them say that Homeland Security is watching Ron Paul, how did they sell not being able to criticize the government in Germany? I know it started incrementally. Or were you too little to notice that and just woke up when you were a teenager, you know, a Hitler Youth from age 7, when you were given the death penalty instantly if you criticized the government? I mean, how did that happen?
Well, we had the Gestapo. The Gestapo is the secret state police. We had them in front of our church in the war when they took down, so that everybody who went to the church could see it and took the names down. And that's the only thing my father, my mother, and we with our 4 children did not pay any attention to them, and they went into the church. But everybody who saw that knew exactly, and everybody know what happens when you express your opposition to what they are doing. And there was no outcry from the Christian churches against the persecution of the Jews. And
but sir, you say by taking their names down, people that have been disappeared?
No, they did not disappear. That was a kind of intimidation which went all.
I mean, what names were taken down? What names?
People did not dare to express critics on the government. That was the idea, and there was this constant propaganda, not to become a Nazi, but to be against the Germany having to go to the war. It's like the same as you are against the warm weather.
You had to be pro-war, or you were an evil person.
You were defeatist, we were called. In other words, any totalitarian system invents a way where it can criminalize the people and take them away.
That's what it does. It makes the general public criminal, like garage sales are illegal and things like that. Sir, we're out of time.
Obama is also calling the people terrorists who are nothing but patriots. That is a mean...
Sir, we're going to have to talk to you again. Let me say bye to you.
Thank you for listening to GCN. Be sure to visit GCNlive.com today.